reaches forward, that ball's out, that's live! Back the other way, Sam Hubbard! The Cincinnati Kid! Hubbard's got a convoy! Chased by Andrews! At the 30, the 20, he will score! And Sam Hubbard, who grew up a Bengals fan, makes the massive play to take it the other way and give the Bengals the lead.
We're 2 days out now from kickoff of the season, so I wanted to just go through what I had mentioned in the text earlier today, just read about player status. And I liked just to do a quick rundown, because I remember this last year when people started, it wasn't that clear exactly what things mean, and how the injury reserve and everything works. So what I'll start off by doing is just quickly showing here. So for example, so for example here I've got an N flag here on my player CD Lamb, NA. To be honest, I think that's something to do with signing contracts, so that one should be fine for me. But another example maybe will be, okay, so see Dallas Goedert here has a Q on it. That's a questionable flag. So if I click into Dallas Goedert, it will tell me, it's a little bit different, the layout on the phone, but it tells you like the most recent update on it. So you can see here it says Dallas Goedert oblique is not on the injury report for the Philadelphia Eagles Tuesday, according to Adam Kaplan. So what I need to do now, it doesn't really matter for me because Dallas Goedert is not in my starting lineup, right? So you only really want to be concerned with players in your starting lineup. If I go to, can I go to a different matchup? How do I do that? Oh, that's me. Players league, right? If I go to, for example, I think Ryan, you're a good example because you have a load of injured players already somehow. Okay, so if I click on this one here, I can see the matchup here, and you can see then that Tiff, you're pretty good. You don't have any flags on your starting players. So the starting players are the only players that will get points for you. If they're on your bench, any points that they get, they will not count towards your total for the week. So that's why it's important to make sure you're subbing in players that maybe are performing better, or if you have certain players that are on a bye week that won't be playing that particular week, you need to make sure that you sub in somebody in their place. Ryan, you're good at the moment as well for your starters, but I see, so as an example, oh, okay, I can't see it here, but Ryan has 2 players in injury reserve. So if your player is designated as either PUP, which is physically unable to perform, or IR, injury reserve, that means that your player is injured, so it's kind of out of your control as to what you do with it. There are, I think, 4 total injury reserve slots. So if your player does get injured or PUP status, you, instead of dropping the player off your team completely and trying to get somebody else in, you can just move them to your injury reserve and then get somebody else into a bench slot. If you need examples, I can show you examples. That's no problem. But it's kind of it's quite straightforward. The other flags are probable, which you never see because that's just likely to play. Questionable is the one you'll see most. Players a 50-50 chance to play. So these are the ones you need to look out for. And keep an eye on and see how they are updated throughout the week. And as the game comes to about to start, it'll either be updated to, not probable, they'll take away the flag and that will mean they will be playing, or they'll change it to out, which player will not play. So in that case, you need to sub out your out player for one of your players on your bench, or else you won't get any points in that slot. Suspended, I've never seen, but obviously that's suspended. The player's not going to play. But yeah, that's just a kind of a quick update on how the sort of flags work. So when you go into your matchup, you'll see them along the side. They'll have a little flag like N here, or questionable Dallas Goedert, Brock Bowers is questionable at the moment, but again, he's not in your starting lineup, Ethan, so you don't need to worry about him now because all your current players are look to be in good health and will be playing this weekend. So looking forward to it, guys. So we're looking at a good matchup this week. So we've got myself versus Ethan, Laura versus Kendra, Ryan is against Tiff, and Rachel against Jess. So all around looking pretty even, and we'll see how it goes. We might try and get, if possible, there's a lot going on now at the moment, but we'll try and get like a watch party in somebody's house, be it our new house or maybe up in Ethan and Tiff's. I don't know. We'll try and get together and watch a game some Sunday or something like that. But yeah, looking forward to it, guys.